It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints' rookie quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Saints and the Chargers coming up next.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the rookie quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for this quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a ton of success on the ground last week, and his ability to cross the goal line on 3 different occasions went a long way towards securing that win. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to call his own number if those opportunities continue to present themselves.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He keeps it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
It's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground in this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for Olave. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. get it to the 30. Here comes third down. And that one is caught. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll try to run for it. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Back to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he will score again. Touchdown, Saints. So with that touchdown, his third on the ground in this half, he's well on his way to potentially tying the mark for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in one game. The current record is 4. He has 3. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to run it. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. One final throw before the break. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football.
And both. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 passing yards for the year. That is pretty rare air. You're looking at only a handful of guys in the history of the league who've ever topped that number in a single season. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
First and 10. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Off he goes, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Saints. So they have leaned on him in the running game, and he has responded. 4 rushing touchdowns in this one. That ties the record set by Billy Kilmer back in 1961, equaled 12 years later by Bobby Douglas. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is brought in. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Here's first and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Defense.
They'll run. It's Kamara. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
that is incomplete. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So this one, a win for the Saints. This one came down to the final play, but their defense was able to hold on. They're going to walk out of here with a slim one-score victory.